Okay.
I just started recording this as well. So yeah, so if you're just joining us, I know we had a couple of ladies that just got on. If you are not in the official stylist page, Facebook page, let your sponsor know. If I'm your sponsor, then bad on me. I need to add you into that. Just shoot me a message and let me know so you can get in that. They're trying to get away from doing notifications and training in that group so that you'll be getting them via email so you don't miss out on them, because a lot of people, there's so many groups and everybody's so confused about where they should be in and what information, and then also they may not have their notifications on, so when important information trickles down you may not see it. So they are trying to move away from that to go into just emailing everyone. So if you make sure your emails are in check so that corporate can always notify you.
Ginger, I just added you.
Kelly, I just
official.
saw that. I'm like, girl, you're fast.
So, Raina, you did find it though, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, so if you guys that just got on, there's this training that Melissa Soto, I can't ever pronounce her last name right. She did a fabulous training today in our official stylist group, along with Kelly France. She is one of our presidential founders and a senior executive, and she ended up doing a training on time management. So go check that out. They're in the same video. So if you can get a moment, it's about 40 minutes long, the training, but it's well worth your time. It talks about how your thoughts become actions, and the actions of that end up your results. So if you're always thinking positive, you're going to have positive results in your business. Now, if you're thinking negative, like, for example, I can't book nail bars, I can't do that, the result is you're not going to be able to do that. So if you think positive, I am a rock star nail bar booker or a scheduler, there you go, then you're going to be, if you keep saying that to yourself. And she goes more in depth in that training, so please check that out when you have a moment. The next component I wanted to go over, since it was announced last week, the 1% Presidential Founders Pool. I know some of you, I've had a
no idea what that means.
I'll go over that with you.
Okay,
some of you guys, it may be redundant for you ladies that have been on. I did a team call with you guys, so bear with us while we get through this little part, or maybe you still have questions. Feel free to jump out and ask. But corporate just announced that they are going to, if you saw the email, that this year you have this entire year to earn the spot as a presidential founder, which entitles you to 1% of a profit sharing pool once you achieve the level of senior executive director. And that's very feasible to do. You have 12 months to do it. Ladies have done this in less than 6 months. They've done this in 4 months. So it's very feasible for everyone to do this. Now, how you do that is you're scheduling your nail bars, you're following up with all your customers, sponsoring, talking to everyone about the business all the time. There's no downtime. You need to hustle because it's really, really worth it, because that's per month. And once you earn that, you only have to maintain the title of executive director to be able to receive that pay every single month. It's a really nice chunk of change.
Laura, I have a question on that.
Yes.
I had a team member ask me, they said they saw somewhere, I don't know if it was in the email or what, but an update saying that you have to hit senior executive director for 2 months within 2018 to qualify. Is that accurate?
Yes.
So meaning
that is. So like say you hit it in October, hit it again in November, and you're in. And then December, you're executive director, you're still in it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, so what if you hit it in November for the first time and then again in December? Are you good?
You're good.
Okay.
And then in January, you're executive director, you still get it. For life, as long for your entire Color Street career. I shouldn't say life. It's as long as you're active as a Color Street stylist and you maintain your executive director, at least an executive director title.
And it's senior executive director, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's the, if you're looking at the comp plan, it's the middle. Let me share my screen real quick. Well, I don't want that.
So what exactly is the 1% of, sorry, I'm new to the whole direct sales. So when you hit that, what is it 1% of?
1% of the entire profits of the company. So whatever they are for that month. So say they're, for example, I'm just going to use a number, $8 million in sales that month. That's $80,000 that they're going to split between some individuals that month. So if there's only 4 that are qualified that month, that $80,000 is being split between those 4 individuals.
Wow.
It's a lot of money.
That's crazy.
A lot of money. I mean, if that doesn't motivate you, I don't know what will. I know I want that. So
Me too.
everybody can get that. The best thing about this company is every single one of us starts at the same level at this. Whenever we first joined, we all started as stylists, every single one of us. And those that go further are always constantly talking about the product, extremely excited about the product. They don't have negative thoughts. They're highly motivated and they get stuff done. And all you ladies on here, I know, are just like that anyway. So you guys, this is very achievable. I don't want you to think, oh my goodness, it's not. It really is achievable.
Well, we have until December of this year, correct?
Correct.
That's cake.
Right?
Exactly. Come on, Tiffany. Come on, Ginger.
You guys can do that. Any questions?
Contestants, you girls know I'm like also doing a Facebook party at the same time. So
Multitasker, my girl.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's the way to do it.
I have to keep up with clients and my customers and.
Okay, well, I want to show you ladies really quickly. So if you need a little help, want to relaunch, say you haven't, say you've started off and it's been a little slower for you. I wanted to show you on how, well, really focus on how whenever you're bringing in new sponsors, new stylists that are coming in, to kind of help them launch their business by helping them book or at least get on the calendar at least 4 nail bars. And I'm going to show you why that's important. I'm sorry, I'm reading. Oh, hi, Gail. It is, did you just ask if it was the presidential poll? Yes. If you make it in December, you're still good. I hope, does that answer your question? Sorry, she typed it in on the side. Okay. You're welcome, dear. Okay. So back to what I was saying, how imperative it is for you to book and get those on the calendar. And I'm going to show you, as soon as I remember here how to share my screen. I always forget how to share my screen when I'm doing, here it is. Okay. There it is. Okay. So excuse some of the language. This was from another business. I created this for another company that I was with for my team. And this, it's it's 6 shows. And this is in one of my videos I have in there in our group, it's 6 shows to success. This is what I'm referring to and why it's imperative to get our new stylists. The better that we train our new stylists that come on board and really launch successfully, the better we will do and promote faster as well. help them reach their jump start and get their business off to a great start. Not only helps them be successful, it helps us as well. So ideally you would want to have these, and I know you guys can see here, these 6, let me get the highlighter, these 6 shows pre-booked before their kit even arrives. If you can't do 6, go for 4, but no less than 4. And then once you have their starter show, these will already be on the books and ready to go when their kit arrives. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And then from every party, you want to have a goal to book, or nail bar, I should say. I'm still struggling with that, and it's been 7 months in. You want to try to book at least 2 nail bars from every show if you can. And this, you can see how it will really jumpstart your business. Your calendar is going to be so full if you do this, and you train your new stylist to do this. And then I'm going to show you what happens if you wait until you get their kit and you don't do anything. So let's say their kit arrives about a week after they've launched, or after they joined. They've done nothing. They did no sales online. The benefit of our product is we can, even while you're waiting and pre-booking those nail bars, you can do nail bars online. So even if you join within 24, immediately you got your link, you're ready to do business, you're open for business. So let's train your new gals to get this going too. Just don't be afraid to do things online while they're waiting for their kit. So if they just wait until they get their kit and they wait until their launch show to book parties, say 2 of their friends book a party, see how they're not getting off to as a fast start as they would have if they would have pre-booked shows. So you have to also take into account for cancellations. So their business is really struggling when you're doing it this way. Wait a minute, somebody's let me go back here. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, go back. All right, does anybody have questions on this here? And what I'm talking about here? Anyone? Okay, this is not it. Okay. So if you can help your new stylist at least aim for at least 4 pre-booked nail bars before they launch, before their launch show. As soon as they've signed up, get those on the calendar. You guys will be setting them up for much more success than if you wait until they receive their kits. And then I did a small little training video. It's in the linked post in the Rockstars group, which has a kind of video that explains this exactly. If you need to go back on that and refresh your memory there. Okay, so how's everybody looking with starting up? Anyone else have any recommendations of what you're doing with your new stylist that you sponsor? Anybody want to share?
I don't know. I'm really new with direct sales, as everybody knows. But my #1 goal for my girls and my team is just to have fun, because that energy radiates. So if you're at a nail bar and you're kind of like, woo, and you're not having fun, it's going to show and nobody's going to want to come talk to you. So it should be something that you enjoy and it should radiate. That's just kind of my #1 thing.
Absolutely. Hi, Victoria. I just thought you just got on too. Okay. Perfect. Anybody else want to share what they're doing with their new sponsors?
Laura, I encourage my team. What worked really well for me is I created my Facebook group, added all my female Facebook friends to that group, put out a post saying, you know, welcome to this group. I think you're all going to love this product as much as I do. I went into my why. And then I said, you know, you're more than welcome to leave the group if you decide it's not for you. And then when my kit came, I actually did a live kit unboxing. So I did my live in 3 stages. I did a kit unboxing. So I showed exactly, you know, what comes in the Color Street kit. And then the second step, I did a live demo. So I just did 2 nails. I just showed exactly how easy it is to use the product, because I think a lot of people are still very, very new. They don't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third thing I did was I literally showed every single pack that came in my kit. And I said, you know what, if you guys want these, you have first dibs. You're in my group. You're my VIPs. If you want these, just comment sold. And I mean, I was selling them left and right. And then I posted the link to my, my website within the description of the live. And so if they didn't like anything that they saw within my kit, I had orders, you know, right after I went off live. So that really helped me. That was kind of my version of my launch that I did. And so I've been trying to encourage my team to do that, but not everybody's comfortable going live on Facebook. That's a very, it's a difficult thing to do, but I don't know, it worked for me. So it's just an alternative plan to doing like an in-home launch.
Yes, I agree. That's what I did. Well, actually, that's what I did for my launch, except for I didn't do it in my group. I went live on my my personal page and introduced everybody to the product then. And it's hard. It's a fear of visibility I think people have when it comes to doing Facebook Lives. And it is scary and intimidating at first, but once you do it a couple of times, just keep doing it, you'll get much more comfortable and more confident in doing that. It's really, they're your friends. They want to hear you. As long as you're not like, if you're on your public, if you're in your group, be salesy, but also personal too. But if you're on your public page, my advice is to keep it fun, friendly, about your family, because your friends want to know about you, and then with sprinkles of the business here and there. That's my little tidbit. Anybody else have any tidbits for lives? Another one that's really good. Mel's amazing, I think, at live.
Oh, have alcohol. Have alcohol.
Oh, God. Kelly. Yes.
Why? Like alcohol.
That's important.
Liquid courage. I'm not encouraging everybody to drink or anything, but yes, that does help.
Ladies love it. Fun.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but the customer is not for you, Kelly.
Oh, well, whatever.
Anybody have questions about the comp plan or anything else that we can run over really quickly while we're here? Or anything social media? Mel is amazing with social media, and I think Rena is too. Crickets.
I do have a question about the comp plan, just really quick.
Yes.
So for promoting and, you know, moving up in the ranks, when it says accumulate, like, for example, moving from stylist to senior stylist, it says accumulate $2,000 gross or group volume GV over any period of time. So that doesn't need to be within that month, or does it? What
No.
does any period of time mean?
That means, like, if you joined in June and you had 500 in sales that month, and then you didn't sell anything again until December, and it was $1,500, that's there's $2,000, and that's cumulative.
Oh, great. Okay. Does it need to be within the same calendar year or same fiscal year?
No. Oh, that's a good question. No, it's
Okay.
anytime. Sorry.
Okay.
You had me questioning things. Yeah, no, it's whenever. It's cumulative. There's no specific dates. The only time that it matters is the what is required for that month. So the maintenance part is one, like for instance, senior stylist, it's $1,000 in group volume that month. So
Okay.
that's the only thing is that month that they promote, they have to have $1,000, and to maintain that, they need to have $1,000 group volume.
Got it.
Kelly, you had some. Did you have questions about the comp plan and promoting and stuff? I can't remember.
I always have questions because I'm confused sometimes, but no, just kind of going with the flow and just doing the best I can and staying positive and whatever it is will be. So I always, yeah,
Okay.
I can't really change it. It is what it is, as long as you're having fun.
Let me see here. Well,
Laura, I did a couple things in my VIP the past, like over the weekend, that went over really well. So I just want to share that in case anybody wants to do the same thing. I did announce a loyalty program for 2018, and I decided to do buy 12, get one free. And I think the math was after you did that, on average, I think over the time period, you end up still making $24 if you end up giving one free after they purchased 12. And that is just purchases. So if they do, they do buy 3. I presented it as if you do buy 3, get one free 4 times. As soon as you hit that 4th time, I'll send you an extra set of strips for free. I told them they keep track, then let me know, and then I'll recheck the invoices to make sure there were 12 sets purchased. Everybody was really excited about it. I was going to do 10, but when I did the math, I decided to do 12. But even if you wanted to do 15, I think that you'd have a really good response from that, just for a loyalty program so that, they're coming back and buying from you. Another thing I decided to, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was really mulling over like a birthday club, right? But and I think a lot of people do that. I think a lot of people do well, but I think that you also want the customers to be engaged. I mean, like super happy, and I get super excited. I'm like, woohoo, it's your birthday. And I don't know, maybe birthday months I'll pull like a free shipping or something like that. But instead of doing a birthday month, I decided to do a customer of the month. And so you have on your Facebook page, you have over, if you pull it up on a desktop, all right, and you look over at at the left-hand side, you're going to see a little link over there that says Group Insights. And if you guys have your computers up now and you're in your group, you can check that out. And when you click on that, it'll actually show you like who's interacting and engaging in your group. That could be from them posting. That could be from them writing comments, just liking your post. And it'll show you like the top 10, and you can do it by month. You can click like January 1st to the end of January and just do during that month, and it'll show you the top 10 most engaged people. So I decided to put those 10 into a drawing because at least they kind of had to do something. Because as you guys know, the more engagement that you guys get in your Facebook groups, the more people are going to see it. So I'm like, how do I get people to do that? Figure out who did it without having to like sit there and count, okay, she liked 40 posts, she liked 30 posts, So the group insights that they've added makes it really easy for us to go in. And then I decided to do a giveaway between the top 10. So that'll really get them hopefully posting and engaging.
I love that, Mel. That's such a great idea. Here, I will share my screen and just show everybody where that is so that you can, what Mel is talking about here. Okay, guys, can you see my screen here? Okay, so I will go over to the left-hand side. This is inside my private group. And you just go to the group insights. And then
More member details. More member details is where I get my top 10.
Oh, right here.
Yep.
More member details. Oh, it's being slow.
Scroll down, honey.
Oh, there it is.
There we are.
There we go.
You're
So,
good.
This is where you would do it. You guys understand that? Did you see that? Want me to do it again?
No. Can you do it again? Yeah.
Okay, so we're just in my little group here. This is my private VIP group. Go over to the left-hand side. You see the menus here. Click Group Insights. Then you go over to Member Details. Click that, scroll down, and you will see your top contributors. What's up? You guys see that?
So mine's a group. Is there a difference between a group and what else is there? There's
This is a group. It should be in your group.
Yeah, this is your group. Yeah, this one's my group. This is my private VIP group. This is for my customers only. So this is not like a
This would not be on a public business page like this.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go under discussion and then what else? I'm sorry.
No, it's under Group Insights right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I don't have that on mine.
On your group, you don't?
Mm-mm. It says closed group. Okay.
And then
It doesn't matter.
does it have? It's under Photos. And then
That's okay. We can figure it out later.
Alrighty. But that's where it is. If you guys can find that. Thank you, Mel, for helping us find that and sharing that. So you do the customer of the month, and then what do you do? Are you going to like free shipping or hostess credits?
You know, I do. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do a free set or a free pack of accent nails because it's just going to be one of them throughout the whole month. And really, the people that are engaging that much are purchasing usually. Like my top 10 are all they're all in hostess parties this month. So it's not going to be, you know, the person that's just coming in for the giveaways. Not that that's, you know, they're giving you engagement too, but I'm just saying, you know, I think it's going to be, you know, well spent to do a giveaway like that. But that's up to you. I mean, you know, if you have people my people are just as happy, right? Getting like, I'll say like a 5-pack of accent nails, 5-pack, which is, you know, 5 samples basically. But they love just getting that too, because then when they get their sets, they have stuff to play with. And sometimes I'll even go in and I'll write them a little note when I send it. And I'll be like, hey, you ordered Hollywood Hills, you know, El Dorado looks really, really cute as an accent nail. And then I send them El Dorado because it's kind of like, I'm paying attention to what you're doing. I see what you've got. I'm going to give you something that goes with that. I'm not just going to, you know, send you random stuff. And also, you know, if they add a lot of friends, like it doesn't have to be a customer of the month from that list. But if you just notice that somebody's like really adding a lot of friends, or like maybe somebody that just came in and they're just like blowing your stuff up with nail fees or whatever, they're a customer of the month. You know, if they're standing out like that, you can kind of make it whoever you want as long as they're a customer. But I really like this too because it's kind of like, it's that no purchase necessary. So you don't seem like, I know you can be salesy in your group, but you don't seem as salesy because you're like, you don't have to buy anything. But usually your top customers are the ones that are going to be up there anyway. And then the final one for this month is people love nail fee of the month. So even if they get a twosie, and they post like that they painted the rest of their nails and they're doing the Color Street Challenge, I will like do this or that. December, like it takes you a couple extra minutes, right? If you have like an app that like joins pictures together. But I take all their nail fees from the month. I let them post them in a long post. They can post them throughout the month and I'll grab them. But it really helps engagement because they want that nail fee of the month. So all of a sudden you start to see like your really amateur pictures, like they're doing lighting.
That's awesome.
Seriously, if you look at my group, like some of the girls that are like nail fee of the month, man, like they start to get really competitive. They're like holding all these different objects and it's been a lot of fun. And then they can, you know, your other customers see what else is out there. So at the end of the month, I do like a thing where I just do this or that, and I let everybody vote. Okay. And then I pull the top ones so let's say 5 people posted a picture of their samples, okay, because they're just starting out. All they have is a nail fee of their sample. I'll take all of those 5 and then I'll be like, you know, you guys vote 1 through 5 and then everybody comments. So the engagement and how much that increases your algorithm at the end, it's huge. huge. So you can really start off the month strong, having a big engagement type post like that at the end of the month. And then I'll do, if they do a full set, I'll do designs, and I'll post, if 5 people showed a picture with a design nail. Then mixed manis. Everybody really likes that when they're starting to play and put different ones on each finger. The only reason I just took mine off, I got to do a new set. I have a nail bar tomorrow night to demo. So I have to put a new set on. I'm all showing
Your
their nails.
energy is so cute. Whoever this is, it's very contagious.
She's
I
amazing.
like it.
I know. Mel is amazing. She's so wonderful.
I like Mel.
I'm trying. I need to, I still have my challenges too. My sales, like that's my bread and butter. And, I think anybody that ever has tips on more sponsoring and recruiting, that's kind of where I don't put, I'm building a team. I'm not saying I'm not, but that's something where I'm always striving to kind of do better, because I think I really like back off like really fast. I'm like, no pressure. And sometimes I want to be like, just join.
I know. Well, it's a gift. This business is a gift to some people. I mean, you never know, the next person that joins, you could literally change their life with this opportunity. I bet Raina, our Rockstars sponsor.
Yeah, Raina, get up here and talk to me.
I bet she has some tips that would probably help. What are you doing, girl?
Oh dear. I honestly, I haven't really been doing much. I got my first, well, granted, she's a friend of mine. You guys know that I also sell LuLaRoe. So when I did my very first Color Street live, I had quite a few that were intrigued, and they were on my live, and I did it in the evening, and I had my daughter on, and my daughter is very entertaining. She's just a little spitfire. And so anyway, a friend of mine from LuLaRoe signed up just from, showing what came in the box, because the box is so cute, and it comes as kind of like a gift, and I think that, take a picture of the box, show what comes in the box, and people get intrigued by that. And especially the fact that the basic kit comes with 10 full strips, right? Because think about it. I mean, it's such a low risk, and this is what I tell people. It's so low risk. If it doesn't work out, if the business doesn't work out for you, you end up giving those strips away or using them for yourself, and you're not out any money, So I haven't done anything crazy. I try to do opportunity posts once a week. So that's my big thing, is finding new ways to kind of sell the business, right? So anytime the company does an incentive, such as this latest one with the 12 dipped sets of exclusive nails, I don't always look at that as like an opportunity for myself and for my team, but I look at it as a recruiting opportunity as well. So, I think, I don't know who did it, Christine, my team leader, put out a post on a team page, and I just took that exact post and I posted it to my group, and I said, you guys, this is such a great opportunity. Color Street rewards their stylists in so many different ways, but here's just yet another way that we can get rewarded, and it's so simple to do. The majority of my team is already there for January, and not only that, but there's 12 other ways that Color Street compensates us. So it just sparks intrigue, I think, and I say, comment below. I say, comment below if you'd like me to send you some information. So I don't say, send me a PM, or, I try to get them to comment, because I want there to be interest. I want people to see that there's interest, So, honestly, it's been mostly just from my posts. There hasn't been much like reaching out. I have seen that, my team is just getting going. They're just, starting to ramp up with their own businesses, and their recruiting has maybe come a little bit slower, right? So I put out a team challenge today to say, you know what, my first person to hit senior stylist on my team is going to get $100 from me. So that's a big aggressive thing.
That's
for
awesome.
me. That's a lot of money for me right now, but I want my team, I want to motivate my team to do the same thing. and to reach out to 10 people. I heard somewhere along the way in direct sales, if you reach out to 10 people with the opportunity, you will get one of those 10. And you have to be comfortable with people saying no. And you have to be comfortable with people saying no, but thinking of it in a way like it's not a no, it's just a no for now. And it could be a yes later. So, so I try to, like, you know, maybe I've just become numb to it, but it doesn't bother me anymore if you know, I send them the information and they ghost me, or I send them the information and then I follow up a couple days later and they say, no, you know what, I'm good for now. I don't take offense to that, because they might come back to me in a month from now and say that they really do want to join, and I know that I can bless their life by helping them get their business started. So so anyway, that's just my 2 cents.
Absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing, Rena. You know, you said something that was so true, because when people, they may say no the first time, but they're going to come back to you eventually to want to join. For example, I had a young lady I approached before we launched officially, and I knew she would do really well with this business. She said no, and she wasn't interested. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Move on. She ended up joining my team 2 weeks ago. So, you know, and it's been 7 months. So, don't give up, but, you know, just keep moving. Don't let those no's bother you, because just know that they're going to come back to you more than likely. And it may not be the next week or the next month. It could be 7 months down the road, and they could join your team. So, and I
can I share something fun too? I have these koozies. Sorry. I've been giving my girls, as soon as they hit a certain amount of sales, and just because if I want to, koozies. I sent Ginger 50 of these little bad boys with her things that says "Want to get nailed," because that's our little inside joke, and it has her website on these as well. So instead of bags for your little nails, if they buy 3 get 1 free, just put them right in there and give it to them.
that is super cute, Kelly.
Sorry, I had to share before I forgot because I'm old. Oh, and Tiffany, I gave her one of mine too. Tiffany's next. Okay, sorry.
You give those to your new girls that sign up?
I give that to them after they've kind of hit BQ, or if I know they're actually like hustling and trying, just to motivate them and just make them feel good. And, you know, the more exposure that they get, the better they're off. So I feel like it's something fun just to give your potential clients.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oops. One more question. Okay. Anyway, what else? Oh, Raina, you mentioned another topic about when you're reaching out to people. I started sending people messages. When people comment below when you're doing the live, you want them, as Raina mentioned, she has them comment below during the live. Commenting below gets more people to see your video or your live because of the Facebook algorithms. Instead of saying PM me, they're more than likely not going to PM you. They will comment below. And the more people that comment, the more people are going to see your stuff. So if you can, have people comment below whatever your post or your live or whatnot. That way more people can see it, and you can get into people's faces more. But when people do that, I like to utilize the voice message in Messenger. And I've sponsored a couple of ladies by doing that, by mentioning what do you have to lose. I just send them a little recorded message saying, hi, you know, I know you're thinking about the business, and blah, blah, blah. And having that voice connection kind of through Messenger has helped. They were just shocked to get a voice message from me, and they thought it was so sweet. So that, you know, builds a relationship that way too, instead of just typing and sending a message to somebody that you may not really know. It kind of builds that connection and rapport, I guess you could say. So that's maybe something you guys can try too if you're comfortable doing that as well. Any other tips anybody wants to share, or just anything they want to share that's going well for them in their business? Anyone? Let's see. Kelly, how you doing?
I'm good. Just hanging out. What are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I did have a question. Are there any dates on when we might get the information for the hotel accommodations for this lovely thing in July that we're all going to meet each other at?
Convention, yes. Okay. If you guys have not saved those dates for July, the convention, you want to be there. If you can, get there. It's going to be in Las Vegas. They don't have the specific accommodations, hotels information yet, or how much it's going to cost to attend. However, I would anticipate it being about $150. That's what it was last year. It could be a little
just to
less.
attend.
Yes.
So like for convention. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then you usually get a couple of free goodies as well. They'll give you something for going, like the new set of nails that are coming out. So you'll get some stuff with that price. I don't know. I expect it to be out here soon because they know people are trying to plan and get everything in order, from financially to plane tickets, etc. So to probably the end of the month, if not middle of February, I would expect it. I would think before the end of the month that that'll be out. Just because people are trying to book plane tickets now. But if you can make that, I highly recommend you going there, because convention, if you've never attended a convention before, it really jumpstarts your business. You will receive so much training and things that you never would have thought of. And when you come back, you'll be full of so much energy and thrive and really eager to jumpstart your business again, or focus on a new goal that you've set for yourself while you were there. Convention is very worthwhile. I've never regretted a convention that I've went to with companies. Plus, you'll meet all of us. I will do some type of get-together for us while we're there, to either dinner or we'll do some type of party. I'll rent something for us. As long as the agenda allows us, I will do something fun. So
maybe we can just stay one extra day. Maybe we'll stay.
Maybe. That would be fun. But so yeah, if you can make it to convention, put those dates in your calendar, and as we get closer, we'll start firming up everything, more details. And also, if you're working towards director, don't forget about the leadership retreat that's in March. That's in San Diego. It's for our team only. And you just need to find a way to get here. Accommodations would be covered for you. So I'm hoping that some of you ladies that are on here are going to make that. If you have questions for that, just reach out to me and we can chat individually and maybe work out a plan for you. But other than that, I'm going to let you guys go. I know, ladies on the East Coast, it's super late for you. So thank you for tuning in and sharing some amazing tips with us. I appreciate you guys. You guys are doing fabulous this month. Working really hard. I can't wait to see where you guys go in a few months. It's amazing. All right, ladies.
Woo-woo.
Have a good night if you don't have anything else, okay?
Bye.
Bye. Good night, guys.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank
you.
Thank you.